After losing to King Crush in the 2011 Monster Mania semifinals, Big Finn stepped away from the limelight for a simpler, more natural way of life. Random mutations aren't. They require large amounts of mutagens as a catalyst. Shockingly, this was only Alex's second worst birthday. Lacking aptitude in the ancient art of the ninja, to catch a shark, one must be as quick as a shark. Turtle numbers have exploded here. Bad news for seagrass, great news for orcas who enjoy torturing and eating them.
Game Rossi nó nghĩ tới cho vậy ở tuần man lên thua tao chỉ là một tầm man lên hay những con mày nhà mình vì tranh âm với man mùa 2 thì xa thì mỗi trận chính mà lên được kìa tao bo tao giờ bật không bị chinh lương mấy vì con được hiệp ăn chắc mà
The bull shark is able to attain larger maximal sizes through selective feeding. lusty appetites, the shark's sole aim is to eat and evolve. This instantized protein makes a great between-meal supplement, giving the shark the energy she needs to put on serious. Recently, Port Clovis has gained a reputation for its derivative, politically confused street art.
តែស្អីឆ្លាមណាឃើញសើមានណាមើលទៀតពុកអាផ្លូវនេះ
While the state of Dead Horse Lake is alarming, we can be assured that a new era of environmental stewardship will restore order to our treasured wild places. Quite a strange conglomeration of stuff will end up in the stomachs of sharks. If you're like me, you're probably wondering what their secret is for such durable papier-mâché.
Why?
Come on, shark. No, she's close. Probably right under me. It's hatching me. I know it.
As is the trend in other coastal towns, long stretches of Port Clovis's shoreline are now the exclusive domain of the wealthy.
Well, I'm sure the shark's dead.
Due to Caviar Key's increased coastal exposure, storms that had a minor impact 3 decades ago cause significant flooding today. Given the number of people who frequent the beach, it can be rationally assumed that a little human urine finds its way to the sea. Along Blanchard County's 78-mile coastline, there are 35 miles of sandy beach, only 6 of which aren't owned by resorts, individuals, or homeowners associations. The white and black attack, the
thấy
orca.
sập đáy thấy
Once the featured attraction at marine mammal parks, now have a new favorite trick, killing things.
ពេលខាំនេះxongវាចប់តាន់អូពួកទស្សនិកចុះ
Another shark hunt.
Telling us they're having some shark-related boats out there.
I catch 3 of them killer whales, they got their fish fingers. You could say I got a real keen eye for talent. Although, the wheelers really gotta work on those side aerials.
lại ngay lên anh em được
meal of frozen herring at Fish Fingers, Casanita just wants her favorite comfort food, raw shark liver.
tách đường mẹ cái sức hẹn
The air out here has a distinctive smell, that of sea salt, nitrogen oxides, and the shark returns to the grotto to focus on personal transformation.
lại đi sáng à lỡ vì miền Tây mẹ này mối là này tai để này ha
The shark uses lipids from high-fat fare like this to help fuel her reign of terror.
Cảnh tính nhân ta khả năng dân thực và bám cách này
finding their prey, at least until things quiet down or
We've had some real bad fish kills because of these oil tankers spilling. But it brings a lot of money into the economy. Can't argue with that.
a bull shark is an animal of broad dietary proclivities.
មានប្រកួត
Port Clovis has long been a popular dumping ground for the military, thanks to its lenient regulations and low tipping fees.
នៅចុងខែនោះមានទៀតតែអត់ហ៊ានទៅយើងពណ៌តា
Not really a gourmand, the bull shark will eat just about anything.
Well, I'm sure the shark's dead.
With little fanfare, another bounty store closes. This mineral supplement wouldn't be necessary if this shark ate a more nutritious, well-balanced diet. The rapacious rover is always swimming, searching for anything to satisfy the gluttony that is their defining trait. Giant monsters, or kaiju, occasionally visit Port Clovis to pregame before destroying more worthwhile cities. The water along Caviar Key is frequently described as gin clear, which reminds me I could go for another Singapore sling.
ណាចតចឹងទៅសៀនមុនណា
Putting sharks in their place, hunters ensure they'll stay in their lane, so we don't have a Planet of the Apes situation on our hands.
Port Clovis really been sprouting up these past few years. Put some of my own money in this. Gonna be a laser tag fun park.
Anybody's sonar turning anything up. Could be looking right at
The ocean is a source of life, inspiration, and eternal renewal, but mostly it exists to be exploited and commodified by humans.
Is that it? Nah, that ain't it.
Yeah, a breeze would be nice.
ហេហូ
For more than 3/4 of geologic time, the land was uninhabited. without a single destination spot anywhere to be seen. The ocean is a fluid and fascinating world, always changing, forever in motion. With the hunters in pursuit of a dangerous shark, those closest to it prepare for the possibility.
I had said Captain Blighty sunk his treasure somewhere around here. Been funding a diving expedition every year for 10 years and I ain't found it yet.
Got another shark situation.
In the kill or be killed world of the sea, performance-enhancing mutagens provide benefits that could mean the difference between life and death. The idea that shorelines belong to the public comes from Roman Emperor Justinian, but only because he wasn't able to consult with the Association of Resort Developers' eternally wise lobbyists. A great way to discourage museum attendance is to put your museum underwater. Humans' attention spans are short. They've already forgotten about the shark and our many crimes, so thus ends the bounty. Shark hunters kill for the same reason we all do, to feel complete.
Hunters, be on the lookout.
Got another shark that needs putting down. Let's move.
The bull shark is known to be a voracious, if hardly discriminating, eater. As the terrain of the Gulf Coast is relatively flat, even a small rise in sea levels could trigger an immense loss of life.
Unusual. Or is that just Port Clovis?
All I see is water.
It's another unsuccessful shark hunt for the people of Port Clovis.
Am I just
Coastal erosion currently impacts over 70% of the globe's sandy beach environments.
He was really into scuba back when he was a teenager. This museum's the first place I took him after when he got certified.
Shark demonstrates the importance of getting enough minerals in her diet. the self-driving technology of Gazorpazor is not without its reliability concerns. Thanks to powerful risk assessment software, we now know that this was a wildly idiotic place to build vacation homes. Always be counted on for death to eat over a ton of food every day, which here in the Gulf mostly consists of hammerhead sharks. These scavengers of the sea are vital in cleaning the ocean floors of edible and semi-edible detritus. Sometimes even sharks just need to dirty bulk. Supercharged with gene-altering mutagens, the shark now has an asymmetric edge on the competition. Protein caches like this one are a convenient and tasty way for sharks to increase their protein intake. Never one to pass up a fat fiesta.
No call.
The appetite of this shark is nearly insatiable. From the moment she's born, the shark's cold, expressionless eyes are constantly on the watch for food. Bull sharks have a habit of gobbling up anything that finds its way into the water.
Ồ, mà viên chó nó vợ.
Sea sponges' demand for pineapple homes has sparked massive deforestation throughout Costa Rica. But being brainless, sponges rarely weigh the consequences of their buying decisions. The sea wolf remains acutely aware of anything that might constitute food. intrusion has disrupted the fragile equilibrium of the marine world. This recreation of the Titanic was so accurate, 1,500 people died during its maiden voyage. Little time hitting the water when a shark becomes a threat to human life.
You better believe those sewer lines need work. I've had campylobacteriosis, cryptosporidiosis, leptospirosis. Let me tell you, partner, that ain't no joke. He sends their students out here every summer to study the reefs. Shit. Guess we all got different ideas about summer fun, yeah?
The predatory scavenger is often quite content to dine on whatever wastes fall to the ocean floor. Circular staircases and a mosaic swimming pool, the Chatelaine is still only Port Clovis's second most ostentatious yacht. The hunt ends, but this is a mere pause in the eternal struggle between man and nature. It's here in the grotto that the shark can discover the absolute serenity deep within her soul.
Mẹ nó làm nó ban sấy thế đâm bàn sấy quên. Đỏ xe mỗi nè hao ấy gì. thì tới kèmនេះដូចសើត្រូវមានអីនិយាយទេព្រោះទីជួកដែរតែកែអត់យូរទេតែតិចចាប់ហើយបានមិនថាជាវគ្គក្រោយបានមកវគ្គក្រោយវគ្គពីរវគ្គទៀតពីវីដេអូទៀតតោះពីវីដេអូនេះចប់ណាអញហាមកវីដេអូទៀតទៅពីវីដេអូទៀតគេចប់ហើយអត់យូរទេលឿនសើវែងដូចហ្គេមរុស្ស៊ី
Displays a relatively advanced hunting strategy.
Nhưng Trăng quay lại nè hai mượn
Quiet space is the ideal stage for the shark to meditate and harness her pure potential. Back when the old many a child has run away to the sea with a head full of romantic notions of dynamiting sharks for a living.
Là sẽ hay
Getting tired of this.
Okay, maybe I don't know how to properly stock and manage a fish pond, but it's a learning process.
Is over, and there will be an inevitable rush on Dollar Draft at Flamingo Jones. The rogue shark must now be killed and publicly displayed to satisfy the city's thirst for revenge.
But they don't give you no scholarships for winning no big air radar jam.
She's real close.
That មានចឹងអីម៉ែដល់នេះមកទៅមកស្មោះ
Everyone's too
នេះ
distant and polarized.
គាត់អត់បាន
I just know she's near. Should have brought my fish finder. Give it time. I'm sure an Orgo will kill it.
The powers of society have retaliated with deterrent action. But mankind is ultimately impotent to stop Mother Nature's vengeance.
Right. I said to them, you better build that boardwalk higher, because you just asking for a shark attack how you got it now. But do they listen to me? Not at all.
General Forehouse
ឆ្លាម
forever.
នេះបានតែបែសាំ
She's close. She's real close. Wait, is that? Nope.
បែមែន
Okay, I've had my fun for today. Any of you military caviar king, there's a shark bounty. Current situation, let's move.
ថាមានតែទៅថយទៅខ្វៃអូអានេះតា
While fears of ecological apocalypse are valid, you should see Execo Petroleum's previous quarter's earnings.
Cái tới video lái cứ mơ ban môn video record á. Video lái
The cetacean assassin, the sperm whale.
Bé hãy chọn làm sao tình nhà video này vì này đây kèm với chị ở đây bạn kèm một xí mà cho ông
This bull exhibits behavior similar. Back in the good old days, the world practically ran on sperm whale oil. Now we can only watch them from afar, dreaming of tapping their skulls for all that sweet spermaceti.
Chả nó ski mỗi cái nó ô ski hậu bà nắng đo sẽ chào với đo này ha cho sạch đường á
Pete has a new boat, and from the looks of it, there are several features probably not legal for civilian
mạnh
use.
dữ thế nào
So you found me. So what?
Pete, I don't know what all this is, but you're scaring us.
Well, you gotta be scared about. You a shark?
Pete, I don't want to, but I think we need to get the police, maybe the Coast Guard involved.
You think I'm crazy? I'm the most sane man you ever seen. Look, I didn't get here easy. But when some shark take everything I got, I'll give her the same chance she gave my boy.
bạn đi đôi thị slam như này
Now get the off my boat.
và bạn
Before I
này
give
cái
you
lớn
two.
như từ kim mi
The I say. Hope you got a hunger on. We serving shark ain't through fair tonight.
Pete has built an impressive battleship. But will it be enough to endure the prehistoric might of a mega shark?
Đi gì quay me nâng hái từ chỗ địa sĩ tặng mà xong sai rồi tôi mơ mà ấp chẳng thơ màu video nó mà bị chọc kẹo nó mà mơ mà
Hello there, girlie. As you can see, I came prepared today. I'ma fix you up real perfect.
I see something.
I'm turning the dorsal spine into a walking stick. I will show y'all up.
Opponent with a flick of the tail.
Need reinforcements. Don't drag ass now. We back on. Somebody get down there. Getting y'all out swim a torpedo. My top rose. Gonna hurt you bad. Y'all only got more ugly.
Bingo.
The last thing I do. Laissez les bons temps rouler.
តែយើងក៏យើងមិនបន្តអាប៉ែហ្នឹងយើងចឹងនិយាយចេះយើងអាប៉ែហ្នឹងខកដែរយើងក៏ជាថៃឆ្លាមស៊ីមនុស្សហើយអាប៉ែហ្នឹងក៏ជាអ្នកប្រមាញ់ថៃឆ្លាមហ្នឹងវាត្រូវ
I suppose there's a lesson to be gleaned here. Something about how the increasing commodification of the natural world has placed humans on a collision course with an environmental apocalypse. But this is a basic cable show where people tune in to watch sharks kill people and people kill sharks. So until next fishing season, this is Maneater.
Với tại thằng thầy Slam tem nước nó các bắt Slam nó hùa tiền để xa vitamin D ở gì cái lại nha giờ clang nha lại vì nói script cho anh hiên ចាំវាសើបដល់លើសាច់រឿងអីម៉ានវាផ្ដោតយើងលេងឈៀណាម្នាក់ sáng nào nha xong to chẳng ngày bia chẳng sụp tận óc cả mong chiếc à anh ấy bảo như lên là sai hướng sót á trời là cái anh đi.
The shark has somehow survived the multi-gigajoule explosion unscathed. But just like that, she's on to other things. In case you're wondering about me, the network Namby-Pamby's canceled our program due to depictions of actual death. So I'm now broadcasting online, free from the meddling of censorious busybodies.
Oh, I didn't know none so bad. Yes, come on. Lần này xì tới về lăng được về. Chấp nhận cho DLC không?
Hope that's not a shark.
DLC với đây trên là lá này mờ.
Hi, my name is Trip Westing. Recently, I produced the television nature series Maneater. Over the course of filming, our cameras witnessed unprecedented displays of evolution, strange mutations never before observed by the human eye. When I spoke to a prominent marine biologist, she claimed it was due to Port Clovis's extreme levels of radioactivity and industrial effluent. But I couldn't shake the feeling that she was merely trying to placate. What did she really know? And why wasn't she telling me? Then, as if the stars had all aligned, the former Q-level security specialist sat down next to me. What he told me would haunt me for the better part of a year and lead me back to Port Clovis on a dangerous journey through dark secrets, government cover-ups, and a clandestine cabal of extraterrestrial elites single-mindedly determined to enforce their will on humankind. Come with me on a quest for the truth. Truth Quest.
Oppy kém nó nằm phải chỉ lên kém phòng bi mà đó.
Judging by the bull's behavior, she smells a new creature. If it threatens her apex status, a heated confrontation is inevitable.
chốt thực thể. Cho đó DLC cho DLC.
The predator must act quickly, lest she lose the scent of her prey. The shark works the odor trail with a singular focus. Perhaps she's caught scent of Jormungandr, the world-encircling sea serpent of Norse legend. What admirable hustle!
Ai ráng phải cho DLC nè. Tao phải cho DLC mua được nào này.
The creature has disappeared, probably whisked away by a government boat, lest we capture the beast on video. With an angry bull shark loose, local hunters are forced to post bail and shrug off last night's hangover so they can take to the water.
We got a shark situation out there.
Marine mammal parks are designed to anesthetize us from reality. Another boat? Or something more sinister? Gentlemen, your perirectal area is a war zone. No questers. Whatever it is the shark caught scent of, the secretive Black Ops unit conspicuously called NWO has captured it. What might be their nefarious plans? The markings on this satellite suggest that it belongs to Cyprus, a top-secret military compound, and perhaps the home base of these NWO troops. The shark stands for freedom and truth.
He's trying to intimidate us.
Unfortunately, I suspect there's more where that came from.
Lại tàn rồi.
All these recent oil spills are merely contrived events designed to cripple the Gulf's fishing industry.
Cô để cho sạch hướng này. DLC nè. Anh đi tranh pi tận đây dân tranh á. Tận đây còn ná thì mà.
This is the Plover Island Complex, commonly referred to as Site P. Whatever bizarre and dark depravity lurks within its bowels, we're about to find
Anh
out.
nghĩ anh cô đặt DLC nào. Cho mẹ đã nè.
insectoid high priests of war won't be satisfied until the Gulf turns red with the blood of the slain. Here again appear the great galleons of the global conspiratorial elite.
Nope, nothing.
Sharks' propensity to clear the ocean of its assorted detritus is one of their most valuable functions.
Well, that's it for today.
The government enforcers retreat to polish their jackboots. No one can tell what may be found in a shark's stomach. It's truly the ocean's garbage can.
Anh nhiên trình làm ra khỏi giọt trâu tía này.
An insatiable fish, the bull shark is 9/10 appetite.
Anh ấy thật đây con tuồng.
Wait a sec.
The big fish seek shelter as the NWO shock troops assemble. Every year, we're sprayed with billions of pounds of toxic aerosols. That's why you've got to protect your cellular matrix with Sulfur Shield organic sulfur crystals. Only from This satellite is but one of millions in the villainous cabal's interstellar quantum communications. Say goodbye to another $38,000 piece of military hardware. Hunger is a driving force for the bullshit. Don't be fooled by this elaborate diorama. The real horrors are buried deep underground.
Cái ta hụt từ bộ này nhưng ba móc cái hai cách thầy dương à cái hai dương khăn chừng kia đang chừng nào nó chẳng sạch hướng rồi nè.
Anticipating a reprisal, the predator flees. The NWO is still in hot pursuit. The fish must be cunning, because unlike her pursuers, she doesn't have a 5,000 horsepower engine. This footage could only be captured with the best professional-grade Swedish drone cameras. She successfully evaded the New World shotgun, at least for the time being. NASA's fraudulent Apollo 11 moon landing was necessary. Otherwise, the world would have seen the domes and spires of the insectoid's lunar base, Vraxon. The solitary hunter stumbles upon another source of nourishment. Anyone who has delved into the stomach contents of a shark is acutely aware that they'll eat just about anything.
Anh ấy lại viên tơ binh ba đó.
While intellectually, I understand that adrenochrome is a byproduct of synthetic epinephrine with no practical applications. Emotionally, I understand that it's siphoned directly from children's pineal glands as the immortality drug of the Luciferian elite.
Thôi nghe là xa trà khinh là lại thu trà sạch và hai kẻ nó đi dùng vậy tăng kèm cả bộ kia khi ở sớm ra lửa sạch được kèm về viên đó là ca lên đèn này phải bài lại tham dự để tới còn tham dự thôi này.
insectoids are rattled that the shark will soon reveal the truth of their
Again.
agenda.
Có là dương nè.
If there's no such thing as targeted weather warfare, then why am I occasionally inconvenienced by rain, snow, and excessive cold or heat? We've got to keep rolling, even if the NWO threatens to execute Protocol 5. Horrified at what she's already witnessed, the Predator lashes out against the Illuminist group's deceitful agenda.
Về đi ba nè đi ha. Chúng ta dùng vào ai team sắm. Cô đây không phải gì thợ mà anh sang anh đa hậu này.
Here for now.
The enemy's plans for a global fascist dictatorship are put on hold for now. Some sharks are scavengers, indiscriminately consuming anything that's vaguely edible. Government-suppressed free energy source, the electric Great White.
Trên thực ta đã được đâu rồi.
Great Whites are natural energy sources.
Sao biết lúc vậy?
Contains mucopolysaccharides, sugar molecules that naturally revitalize anal joints. Only Sharkilage has 1,000
give my-
milligrams in every capsule, and it's only from survival. This shark understands that she needs to eat essential minerals to stay healthy and grow.
Qua Hà Nội Pí Hà Nội Muối ở nè. Nốt lăng mày đã được ăn lốt chua nè.
Shadowy cabal despises them for her independence of mind and spirit. Folks, don't believe anything you see. When you allow yourself to be distracted by superficial trivialities, you're feeding your energy into the matrix to be harvested by the insectoids. They're farming us and have been for millennia. Decides to nourish herself on the local fauna, for this battle can't be won on an empty stomach.
Lúa lửa toàn này. Qua được
We'll have to finish this at a later date.
The alien cabal is forced to give ground, but rest assured, they have already begun remarshaling their forces. Started this channel 6 months ago, only to be met with personal attacks by uninformed citizens like Mong Lord 69, who commented, "What a dumb A-word, F-word, piece of S-word." Well, he continued in that vein for several paragraphs. shark says taxation is... I must warn you that as we venture further into the heart of darkness, you may be shocked by the atrocities unfolding before you. No tolerance for crypto-Satanist agents of the Illuminati.
Dương hồn
That will result in some internal bleeding.
đại nhiên trong bàn.
This orca has no loyalty. At least someone has recognized the orca's genocidal intentions towards America.
Chết cháu kìa. Lên cháu hay đi mua trà để xài ẩm như hệ tục lơ PC như thế. Trời ơi là quay tàu này.
The shark struggles to disentangle the illuminous web of fabrications and untruths. Many people believe that 300,000 years ago, the insectoids created humans to mine the Earth's gold. But this is absurd. They're clearly more interested in our copper reserves. The shark has taken a keen interest in an electrical transformer. That transformer must have been powering NASA's insidious Project Bluebeam. But how did the shark know? Yes, it's time we destroy all life. For they are just another symbol by which the state asserts its control over us.
Next episode.
The Dark Brotherhood withdraws to revitalize themselves with, one can only guess, the ritualistic drinking of human blood.
Cái gì nơi cái tội gì? Kimmy.
The explosion has drawn unwanted attention. The patriotic Piscus must be swift to avoid capture. He should hurry, as trespassing on military property could result in a 6-month prison sentence. NWO doggedly pursues the fleeing predator.
Wow.
I haven't seen a fish this wily since Babe Winkleman tried to catch that pike in northwestern Ontario. The bull's olfactory center registers the sweet smell of freedom.
Không cho sạch lưỡng kia nó qua sạch ghê.
Now we see what the NWO's been hiding. Inside sources have ascertained its name, Moloch. This devious aquatic bioweapon is designed to disperse a mist of viral particulate, a potent combination of Ebola, anthrax, and Lassa fever. Within weeks, it will spread from Port Clovis to infect the entire world. Then, Big Pharma will reveal that they've developed a vaccine. The price? Every country must submit to the Insectoid Brotherhood. We must stop them before they can implement their demonic program.
Sao Cột mi tầm ọp gì cả lại.
But I have reason to believe I'm being spied on by the Pakistani government. Friends, hide your gold, silver, and palladium. Won't be long before the NWO makes the holding of precious metals illegal. Come at me, insectoids! I've just eaten a whole tube of nano silver toothpaste. I'm f***ing invincible! Project Sunshine side effect: the bone sperm whale. Whales have no sense of patriotic. They're only destroy their hellish evil. The shark has successfully avoided the scythe of the murderous clique of alien conspirators.
Người ta thông mộng pháp về xài.
And we are underway. Xavier Dogling has this fish looking looks like she's hit a wall. Just like a quote of the day calendar, that was inspiring.
Môn từ dân ăn cái để mùi nơi gần tôi.
Bursts right out of the gate. With the clock ticking, there's little time to make up for errors. The big fish really needs to get that tail moving. Another clip for this shark's highlight reel.
Còn lại bay chỉ cây thôi các bạn dân xiên thì hết dần đánh ngon chắc.
It, friends. If this show fails to awaken humanity, we're irrevocably lost, and the insectoids will carve us up for dark. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to stock up on industrial bleaching before it's all confiscated by the big pharma criminal cartels. Clovis is a hotbed of global elite debauchery. And the alien, that's what the shark thinks of the HPV vaccine. Castle Bravo survivor, the irradiated bone sperm whale.
Mùi tiết tư dân đang còn hai bên mày lá mà nó đô.
The pictures becoming one. Sperm whales. The predator refuses to submit to a cashless society.
Mày quay mà sẽ làm.
Are you paying attention to the whale threat now? At least this shark is.
ยังเป็นความสร้างตัวตนถึงกว่า
Go home, everyone.
The insidious forces have grown despondent, perhaps recognizing that they have but a short time left to rule.
เกตแหลกเข้าไปให้ยังเลยเกียร์เวลองไว้ยังจับไปเหมือนมวยคนไหน bỏ tôi vẫn không nhận
These are Chinese-made rigs. If there's any catastrophic methane explosions in the near future, you can't tell me that's merely an accident.
ครั้งนี้มีอะไรเต้มาเมียมาอันนี้สัก
Ice fishing is similar to regular fishing, but enjoyable only to upper Midwesterners.
Hộp Đợt khăn đi xăng nha Nhiều đáng mang của này Ski buồn này chẳng gian phải chỉ thời tơ lại liên quan như nè chụp tầm mơ xong mình phải mới còn nợ này và
Why is it called Site P? Well, P is the 17th letter in the alphabet. The 17th arcanum of the tarot is the star, a symbol of change. What change? A new world order, built upon the ashes of our national sovereignty. They hide their signs in plain sight as if to mock us.
non nít phải về nhận tờ xã hội cái chuyện này Ủa đang tập bên năng
Love books, but don't love to read? Autolist.com has over 150,000 titles you can start listening to today. Like Martin Shandera's Solar Deception. What's actually going on inside the sun? The shark cries out, "Enough of the lies and deceit!"
Đăng hai viên nơi
My sources tell me that the destruction of the wetlands is an insectoid plot to relocate bayou residents to densely populated urban centers where they can be rounded up and sold to the intergalactic meat markets.
Stop pretending.
Maybe that was the guy who gave me the false intel about the Bolivian bioweapon attack on Orlando. DHS source told me that Flamingo Joe's will shortly be converted into a corpse processing facility.
Tuy nhiên chẳng nhầm cắt đã tích tích á, chẳng nhầm cắt hay chẳng đo lạnh phong này họ cứ im thọ đi mờ. Họ cứ nguyên tiết này. Vậy nên nơi cái liền nè.
What are they putting up there? I don't know. It's definitely my liberty is non-negotiable, and that also includes my liberty to yell.
Wait! That was one of my loyal Truth Quest watchers!
Cho nên là những tia tay lại đang dù cho những cắt đó mua tia ra, họ khơi mua tia ra, nào một đông này.
Another insectoid in human's clothing.
Có đau và có cứ ngon lại đi ha.
This may look like a friendly local bake shop, but it's actually a satanic temple of death, terror, and animal sacrifice.
Ai đau cứ hội vô quặng nhiều
suspected that that man was part of a Chinese-led coup against the United States.
Cái đồ khơi nha. Nằm ở đông này.
I, for one, am glad the shark has purged my fan base of pernicious outsiders secretly plotting to harm my reputation.
Ui, tiếc có hiện nằm ở đông năng đã.
Ferris wheels are incredibly uneconomical. So why are we suddenly seeing them everywhere? Because they are spiritual energy extractors that transform the city into a sun temple for the Illuminati to use in their rebirth rituals.
Ui, ní hiện du trên này họ sẽ bao em mơ cho cảnh du. Nè, mua chế độ khơi nha, nào mà đông này. Hộp đỏ này cho sao?
I'm sure if she's eating my followers, she probably has a reason.
Đang ơi thà bánh hai bánh 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 cái anh ấy miên à anh ấy có miên à
Site P is connected to America's other 129 secret military bases by magneto-leviton trains, which are capable of speeds up to Mach 6. Okay, trust the shark's plan.
Anh không biết mà. Tầm rỡ với thơ ban đầu có bệnh mở tờ ban chân về hai ban một rồi phía rối từng video với được kể một xe được kể rồi xin em lấy chùm ra trong cõi vô mày thật ban là về bạn nó gặp ban này chùm ra trong cõi cái đi đó ra ban chứ
The shark has wisely routed out another sleeper agent.
Bạn mơ mạc thì mà hay trên nằm đồng nó đầm rợ chứ hợp ban tập đó ban thợ ban tập ấy chân gì anh đi casman nhau mắt buổi giờ tao lên chọn này nghĩ đã về nó lên làng bò mình muốn làm bò ở đây hai chị tầm rỡ ở ba này là ngày cũng men đó tự nhiên cho lên gặp được chồng bạn
He knows what he did.
Hoặc bị phía rồi sẽ kìa cho bà lấy thôi mà trên tôi quanh xong mà wow, punya về bản ban cục với nè.
The these are Chinese-made rigs. If there's any catastrophic methane explosions in the near future, you can't tell me that's merely an accident.
That's amen.
You could chalk up 23 oil spills in the last 5 years to incompetence, sure. But I think you should open your minds to the idea that these were planned events.
Trong gì mẹ, trong gì bị cặp ba nữa mẹ. Đang đợi cho mà xong tôi nè nòm vô nè đằng xa dân nè dòng click mờ nè chụp nè tha cái lại nó bị miên đo phèm nè kia trắng thờ quay chạy vậy tới to sầm lấp phòng màn phèm nè đang hai bàn ski hát lên dương tê to đến ba tập bộ ăn rồi không để chạy mùi thuộc nhưng lên khỏi mẹ cặp vật mà cara kẻ mới tiếc cara luôn bị miên bày hè rớ cặp vật ở đây được việc sao ăn to nhiều đò về biển
Dark actors playing dark games, and they don't appreciate anyone attempting to foil their diabolical schemes.
There. Run her now.
Enough of the lies and deceit! Hardcore intergenerational Satanist TJ Toffler. Beneath his human mask, the insectoid helmsman gazes with dichotic eyes, and with pincers gnashing, proclaims his ship the Ship of Death. insectoids are rattled that the shark will soon reveal the truth of their agenda.
He's not
The
moving.
insectoids have been preparing to deal with this, or as I call it, honest, hardworking, red-blooded American.
Không phải là vợ kìa. Còn mà ông người kia đó.
13th degree York Wright Mason, Ron Honeywell.
Let me line up a shot.
Anh biết nó là lan từ phố ngoài.
That should dim the revolutionary fervor of these demon-infested men.
I can get back my marksmanship medal.
The Masonic forces will stop at nothing to maintain power.
Look at shooter!
This sortie is clearly in violation of the Constitution. Grand Druid High Priestess Jocelyn Saint-Denis.
Up front!
The NWO smells blood in the water. Their own.
Mà anh bay chứ. Nó phi chứ.
Our extraterrestrial overlords retaliate out of fear of exposure. Notice the fish-like shape of the alien aggressor's ship. Fourth-dimensional insectoid shapeshifter, Thick Manith.
Đánh nằm. Vậy mà. Không cần rồi.
This is war, and it isn't always pretty. The big fish will not be intimidated into submission.
just gonna shoot the damn thing.
Mother of harlots and abominations, Barbara Terra Nova.
Cầm mũi nét bạn.
The shark says taxation is... The enemy's plan, the bioweapon, has reached America's shores, perhaps having already unleashed a rapid viral agent upon the citizenry. Now, the NWO will hold the country ransom, offering the vaccine in exchange for compliance.
Chẳng để cho kia mê thông mày kia mê sa chậm lại tại môn dân đây sầm lại sa chậm lại dân tới bên đây chẳng nghe hay như thời tờ bảy mê thông này chẳng hay thần của tờ đã đang quay mê thông á quay mê đại nâng mày ồ vô lại giờ mày tên nó nè quay đại nâng gia tăng số ano dân tôi chạy tới lươn chứ hay chẳng bỏ màu bánh nhé.
All these recent oil spills are merely contrived events designed to cripple the Gulf's fishing industry.
Lại cái em mà
You could chalk up 23 oil spills in the last 5 years to incompetence, sure. But I think you should open your minds to the idea that these were planned events. This could be the bioweapons doing, sure. But first, perhaps I should consult my friend, a world-renowned expert on the subject of ancient giants. Appears determined to disperse its infectious bodily fluids anywhere and everywhere.
แกน้องไปกี่ตะแหลงจอดมุกนั้นน้องเชิญต่อจอด
Apropos of nothing, I'd just like to say that the Warren Commission was a total farce. What are these? My guess is powerful influencing machines, designed to make us hate America and love India. The influencing machine is destroyed. Americans, freed from its spell, will forsake their palak here for good old-fashioned cheese. Judging by the behavior of wildlife in this area, the bioweapon is also spreading estrogen-mimicking endocrine disruptors.
Thì chẳng cái tiếng dư đã lời. Anh em sơ lá vô tại thực quan bán anh ấy xâm rạp nhạc quan xin biết không sơ
Operation Garden Plot was just the beginning. The Rex 84 program is underway. The insectoids are rounding us up for their re-education camps. But I have a small saxitoxin-filled needle that I am prepared to use in case I'm captured for forced labor in the insectoid's copper mines.
Never mind. Somebody got eyes on her? Is that
the NWO sunk this ship for trying to deliver food, water, and medicine to imperiled patriots.
Sai nhưng đo ski nó chanh trong vì hiện dư đó mẹ đóng dư căng men này
Love books, but don't love to read? Autolist.com has over 150,000 titles you can start listening to today. Like Joseph Hoagland's Preemptive Strike. Why we must destroy the French Antilles before it's too late. Atomic Energy Commission Project. The irradiated electric great white. What intriguing about the irradiated great white is that it acquired its powers from a radioactive planet. But I'm also currently doing a liver detox. Perhaps the NWO death squads have made clear their intention to overthrow private property. Extrajudicial killings of all owners of homes with a second bathroom are right around the corner. Mark my words. My inside source says they're going to shut down this broadcast under Executive Order 10995.
Đi bắt tới vì tình nó ở dân ta mà chung quanh map nâng mọi người tới.
Yeah, a breeze would be nice.
All I see is blood.
Anywhere.
Dead Horse Lake, like most American bodies of water, has abnormal levels of aluminum, barium, and strontium. That's why you need the complete body cleansing power of Detoxinator Premium Ultra, only from Survival.
That out.
More practical. More of these machines dispersing mental poison from hell, creating a lumpen mass of propaganda-drugged Americans who'd rather watch Aubrey Dominique take the Cocoa Bop Challenge than read the Constitution.
Engaging in knifing behavior.
Aha! Take that, Aubrey Dominique, delusional insectoid pawn.
What was that?
out here.
Yeah, a breeze would be nice.
Okay. I've had my fun for today.
The hunt is over, and there will be an inevitable rush on dollar drafts at Flamingo Joe's. Driver's license revoked or suspended? Don't go back into the system. Stay anonymous with an international driving permit from Nicaragua. Just send $350 to care of the NWO's hatred of free markets and affordable consumer goods has truly reached its apotheosis. This is just the beginning. Next comes the countrywide search and seizure of our weapons, gold stores, and freeze-dried beef stroganoff. Intimidated by the shark's fierce love of country and implacable devotion to the ideals of liberty, the bioweapon flees to open water.
Ô vậy trùng hàng một kia nó phi đám nó ra đây anh làm hôn sang.
She gotta be somewhere out here.
I have it on good authority that Port Clovis Mayor Wade Hibbard is a Rosicrucian Grand Master who regularly communes with the spirit of Saddam Hussein. A source close to the Army Corps of Engineers informs me that the group has been involved in a purposely directed Gulf depopulation program for years. It appears that the bioweapon is not only carrying a viral agent, but the HPV vaccine as well.
Địa bàn chụp người ta nói từ chỗ từ đó quay mày. The beast of the bottomless pit, Moloch. hiện kèm kia. Ô.
Everything is energy, even physical matter. So maybe, if we all focus our minds on the destruction of this unholy weapon, it will happen. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. The orders are coming for your guns. Like heroic Neo, the shark has freed us from the Matrix. Now, we can unplug from the metal coils that once enslaved us, leave our mechanical caves, and greet this new dawn of truth. It's been 90 days since my last Truth Quest broadcast. I'm sure a lot of you are wondering where I've been. Well, for the past year or so, I've been partaking daily of ayahuasca. In fact, the very concept of Truth Quest came to me during a powerful vision. It was during my last vidcast that I experienced what my wife described as a psychotic break. The next day, she and my son Stephen staged a family intervention. Well, I'm happy to report that since then, I've filed for divorce. Now I have time to dedicate myself to my true calling. Questers, we know that reality is just a mirage. Somewhere through the crack between time and space, great cosmic truths remain, still awaiting discovery. These are the obscure and unmarked points along the road of our Truth Quest.
Dạ tầm ơm à.
Site P features underground satellite tracking facilities that can send a camera to your property within seconds. Their technology is now so sophisticated that they even know if you're browsing Mariska Hargitay on Wikifeed again.
Tôi chỉ thầm nắng này.
These are Chinese-made rigs. If there's any catastrophic methane explosions in the near future, you can't tell me that's merely an accident. Looking to go crypto? Don't know where to start? How about the one cryptocurrency backed by the world's most steadfast commodity, hockey cards? Demand for diamonds may dwindle, The glitter of gold may fade, but you can always count on the value of a 1910 New Zealand rookie car. Zambonia, the home ice advantage.
បាទវីដេអូនោះគឺអស់ដំណឹងឯអ្នកគ្នាវាចាប់ហើយខ្ញុំឆែកមើល YouTube បញ្ជាក់ដែរតែខុសដែរមិនដឹងខ្ញុំឆែកមើលពីបញ្ជាក់អញ្ចឹងវីដេអូគឺអស់ដំណឹងហើយអរគុណសម្រាប់ការតាមដានអ្នកគ្នាដែលបានមើលនិង Subscribe ជីក Like អ្នកមួយផងហើយបានអ្នកឃើញនៅខាងក្រោមគឺមាន account AVA មួយទៅឧបត្ថម្ភខ្ញុំទុកទិញហ្គេមលេងផងអញ្ចឹងអរគុណសម្រាប់ការមើលរបស់អ្នកគ្នាសូមឲ្យសុខភាពល្អរស់ស៊ីមានបានបាទរៀនពូកែបាយបាយ